We good? Alright. Welcome to the ladder. It's episode 12. Man, been out here 3 months, y'all. Grinding. Consistent. You missed last week. Technical difficulties. Don't worry about it. But we're doing it this week, episode 12. I'm excited. You good. No, you good. It's one shot. We straight. So I'm with my guys. I got my guy,
I was laughing
Delon Steele.
I could feel him looking at me. I'm like, bro, like
It's just different. It's weird.
Yeah, that's okay. It's his first time. He's a virgin. Be gentle.
Whoa.
Okay. Dylan,
you
who
can
are you,
rub his
man?
shoulder and say he's a virgin.
I can, because I wanted to be sentimental about it.
That's you shouldn't be.
He felt like I cared about him when I did it,
about
though.
his virginity. But
What?
It's okay.
We not. This podcast is not about that. Right?
No.
It's about. We get to that on.
Yeah, but who are you? Because I know you are. This is one of my guys. Who you at? Who are you, man?
My name is Dylan.
Yeah.
Delon Steele. I'm an African.
Okay. That's nice to know. Because I don't think anybody watching could have guessed that you had African blood.
No, I have African heritage.
Okay.
Actually, I'm from the Caribbean.
Okay.
Antigua. I grew up in Antigua.
Okay.
Until about 12.
I'm an Islanders turn up.
Yeah, one time for one time.
Mm-hmm. Peace and love and blessings.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. You didn't know I knew that.
No, I didn't know that. But yeah, and then I moved to Atlanta.
Okay.
Shout out Wakanda.
Yeah.
And then
Is Atlanta is Wakanda?
Atlanta is Wakanda.
Okay.
And that's a fact.
Okay.
And I'm an aeronautical engineer, and
Yeah. So he like makes planes and stuff.
I don't like
Design.
I like put them together.
No, not physically, because that's below your pay grade.
I'm not hands-on. That's not above me.
That's below you. Yeah, I understand.
So yeah, and that's about it.
Okay, dope, man. We're gonna get more into. So you're gonna get more to know about him. But this is my guy, man. We go back 100 grand. Who you is, man? Tell my peoples who you is.
my name is Lavance Meeks Jr.
Money Meeks, baby.
Yeah. Okay. From Monday County, KCK, born and raised.
Yeah.
And
Alright.
what am I supposed to say?
No, you good. You good. We jumping in it. Yo, so I want to make sure before we get into it that if you like it, hit thumbs up. If you love it, hit subscribe. And if you want more, turn your notifications on because it's time to get it cracking. So I got two young black men, young successful black men.
Do you prefer people put thumbs down?
Nah, because if you don't like it, just turn it off.
But
After you watch it, so I still get the view.
Okay.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Okay, so don't worry about it. Thumbs down. I don't even know why they put that there. It's not for mine. It's not for my podcast. And so I want to talk to them about some stuff in our community. And first on the docket for today is if you grew up where we grew up.
How long episode number is this?
Say it again.
What episode number is this?
This is 12.
Alright, cool. I was on here for 12.
Yeah, you're on episode 12. So, like, if you grew up where we grew up, maybe in a place with not a lot of resources, right? Should you move there and live there as an adult when you do have access to those resources? So, as a successful black man, should you be in a community with a lack of resources? So, the community,
you live there?
You live there. You raise your kids there.
I feel immersion might be necessary. I just don't know if you need to live there. I feel like as far as like your kids, like you need to show them what culture is, right?
Okay.
But I don't necessarily feel like they have to live there per se.
Okay.
They have a better. They work hard enough to have a better lifestyle.
Okay. What does access to culture look like? They play sports there.
Right.
They just like do community service there. What does it look like to immerse yourself in that culture if you're not a resident of it?
Yeah, I feel like let's just say your parents are from that area, but you don't live there anymore. Like I feel like you should be able to take your kids back and show them what it was like growing up, and like even get them to like after school programs or whatever the case is.
Okay. So maybe just like you move to a better place, whatever, but you don't let your kids forget, like, hey, this is where we grew up.
They're not jaded.
Gotcha. Yeah. So they don't feel like they're better than the people in the community.
Right.
What you think, Meeks? Question is, when you have access to resources, should you leave the hood?
Well, I'm sorry. Should you?
Yeah, it should. Should you leave the hood?
Should you leave, or like, is there a problem with you leaving?
Either way.
I don't think there's a problem with you leaving per se. But like as far as like just because you having money or whatever you have, you should leave now. Then maybe not so much. But if you want to leave, I don't feel like that's an issue.
Cool. What you think, man?
Me personally, I feel like if you got resources, that you should stay.
Okay.
I feel like the resources that you potentially can have, they rarely ever see anyway.
Yeah.
So that it depends on your motives too. I mean, if you want to change the hood, if you know you have with people that are born in Wyandotte County, it's like a real heartfelt. Most people are born and raised there, so it's like a real deep connection. If you have that deep connection, like I would rather live in Wyandotte than live out in the suburbs somewhere.
Okay. Because
once again, I feel like this is my mission. This is where I want to change, and no amount of resources. And not only that, but I don't feel safe. I don't feel any safer out in the suburbs as I do in the hood. You know, like sometimes, like, you know, people want to get out of there because they feel safer. And I'm like, yeah, I feel just as safe with DeAndre than I do with Cody over here.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay. Go ahead.
Can you? But see, I don't know. I live different lives, so like, I've never had the ability to like live in the hood. Like I've been to hoods. I've never like lived in a, you know, like
an area people say
area
the hood.
where you consider it the hood.
Yeah.
So like.
So I flip the question. Do you feel like you have a responsibility to affect those areas? Since that's not where you're from, right? That's not kind of your experience, but do you feel like people in the hood should expect you just because you are black to come and help?
I feel like.
And what does and when I say help, I'm using that broadly, but you can define what that looks like.
I don't think people in the hood should expect you to want to help them.
Yeah.
I feel like as a good person or like someone more level, I feel like you should at least want to help some people, right?
Okay.
I don't think I necessarily need to help the whole hood, but I think it's my personal view is like it's one person at a time. But that's just me.
Okay. And do you take a more approach like you need to help youth? Is it like I need to help adults? Like
I think it's more to you because adults they're already molded. So it's
okay.
I feel like it takes a generation, and I'm not to say like that, not to sound wrong, like harsh or anything, but that generation is already lost.
Yeah.
Like the younger generation,
they got a chance.
They have an ability to learn. They don't know everything.
Gotcha.
So you're able to influence, and now you could have the wrong influence too, though. But you're able to influence a child much more
in a different way.
Right.
Okay. What kind of resources? So for me, I kind of I fall on it. Like being from the dot, like there's no place else I would rather live.
It's called the dot.
Yeah, we call it the dot. It actually is called the dot. You gotta say it like that.
No.
Try it.
I have literally never said that before.
No.
That's
different.
That's different. 27 years.
No, you have to say it. The dot.
Nah. You lost me at the second dot.
The second one.
I was
We
there.
just call it the dot.
Yeah. I mean, that's cool enough.
Okay,
I'm
you
just
just call
saying
it
why
the
you
dot.
echo the last part.
From the dot.
Oh!
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
It's a no.
I feel like for me, I've had several conversations with Jesus about this, and I told him like, if I'm not in Wyandotte, I gotta be by the ocean. Like those are my two options. I live in Wyandotte, or live on the beach. Cause like for me, there's no greater place than the beach and Wyandotte. And like the reason I love Wyandotte is like the diversity. I love the people. I love the hood. Like I love the environment, the love, the family atmosphere like that exists there. And I'm not saying it's exclusive to the hood, but I'm saying I've experienced it there. And for me, I feel like people from there have a responsibility for there. So like for me, it's like you said, I ain't really my experience. Well, that's cool. Like I wouldn't meet you and you be like, and we talk and I get to know you and be like, hey, so what you need to do is go move your family back to this place you don't know.
Right.
Now that's not my expectation. But on the flip side, like me and him, we from there. My expectation is for us is like we entrench ourselves there.
But I also get the counterpart of why people leave though.
Yeah, talk to me.
Wait a minute. I'm so glad y'all can edit this out.
We ain't editing nothing.
I don't care. You ain't got to. Hello? Like, no. So while we commit ourselves in bettering our communities, that doesn't like. At some point in time, do you commit yourself to your community, or do you commit yourself to bettering your family? Mm-hmm. Because just because you're okay with it doesn't mean that your family is okay with it. It doesn't mean that that's a good place for your family to be involved in. Mm-hmm. So yes, we've entrenched ourselves there because we're like, nah, this is home. This is what we want to do. But at the same time, I get it, because when you got bullets going all over your head and grocery stores being moved out of your locations and taxes being raised much more higher on you because people don't vote, like at some point in time, yes, you love this city, but maybe it's like I can love you from a distance. So
with a pole, like the Grinch.
Yeah, but for real though, and like you just said, maybe I'll send $100 every now and then back to you, because at some point in time, like I said, I'm fine with it, but at some point in time, I definitely don't knock nobody that's like, nah, man, you know what? For me, my family at this particular time in my life, we gotta love you from a distance.
I get it. Like you said, I understand, like, it's hard to have children in a place where children die, right? Like, and it's normal. Like, I have kids that have several friends that have been like, yeah, they dead, they shot. They got several t-shirts. By the time I graduated high school, they've been to 5-6 funerals for teenagers. It's tough to say, I want to raise my family in a place like that. But for me, it's like, if the people who know better all leave, then it don't have no chance. And like, because of how much I love Wyandotte, I just want to give it a chance. And like, communities change by family units, right? Like, when just like neighborhoods change, when families care about each other, love each other, they share life together, right? And they all on the same page. Like, I'm gonna look out for your kid, you look out for my kid, and like, we raising them together.
Right, that's a community.
Yeah, that's a community, and you see that shift happen, right?
If you don't have that, like you're saying, so what if all the people that do know better go and create that community? Yeah, people be lost, but like, you create a community that has that.
Yeah, and so I like where you're going, but my response is, create it in the hood. Like, create it in Wyandotte. Like, well, I'm talking specifically about Wyandotte, but create it from where you're from, in a place where they don't know no better. Like, because a lot of times what I've encountered, and correct me wrong, you've been mentoring and stuff, and you know, like, a lot of people don't do better because they don't know better.
Right, yeah, for sure.
Right? And so, like, for me, if all the people who know better peace out, you know what I'm saying, then at some point...
That a population?
Yeah. Who does that? I don't know.
You know, like, when they, like, that. You never made, like, African Buddhist graduate, like, you never seen that?
Oh.
Yeah.
Like, no.
I'm
The peace sign, you know what I'm saying?
Kidding.
But when I think of this, I think of the white chicks. Remember when she was like, your mama's so old, her breast milk. Yeah, that's what I think about. So, but no, I feel like if we all did, then and like you said, the youth, they don't have a chance, because when they do have a chance, it's like, if like Meeks, like, I've been in his neighborhood. If I'm a young black dude growing up in the hood and I got a single mama and I don't know what it looks like to be a man, and I meet Lavance and I see him go to work every day, like, say he's lived 2 houses down, I see him go to work every day, I see him come back home, I see him outside with his kids. I get to talk with him. I see him love his wife, open the car door for his wife, carry grocery bags in for his wife. Then even though I don't have a man in my household, I'm close enough to see one, to start forming a picture of what it looks like to be a man.
Yeah, I mean, that's true to a point, but like, I think the problem also lies in, like, they don't look at you as a role model. They look at, like, other people that they see in the media. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
So
I agree.
It's hard.
Yeah. So, like you're saying, it's not guaranteed that even if you're there, you'll be a role model.
Right.
I agree. I think you have to be intentional. I think you have to be intentional sitting on your porch. Hey, yeah, man, what's your name? Like, I think it requires that, because it is a system, right? That's set up for us to be unsuccessful.
That's my name, nigga.
What you trying to do, bro?
Who are you? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, it might be some pushback. Yeah, it's gonna be some pushback.
Danger.
This is a bad idea. Where that nigga from the ladder? That is horrible advice.
I see kids go to your house, they don't come out right in their basement.
No kids in my basement. So
if somebody's out there talking to my son on his porch, I'm calling the cops. Like, cause
Nah, not the cops.
come on, man.
Don't talk to my son.
But see, you can say that though. Everybody daddy ain't in their house.
That's true.
They don't got no daddy saying don't talk to my son.
Oh, that's cute.
You know what I'm saying? So no, and so that brings me to the next point, right? Because at the foundation of the problem in impoverished neighborhoods, right, is a lack of resources, and particularly in this country because we live in a capitalistic society, it's a lack of money. Does more money actually change you?
Oh.
Does it change you, and can it shift your circumstance?
Does more money change you?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like, it can. I'm not saying that it will or not.
Should it? Should it? Should you change because you're in a different tax bracket?
No. Like, your lifestyle can change. Yeah. I mean, I feel like that's fine. Like, especially if you work hard enough for your money, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, your lifestyle can change. Yeah, but like as far as like your core values and your principles, like no,
They shouldn't shift.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty much in agreement with that. I mean, yeah, I'm in agreement with that.
So let's say we have 3 categories as far as where our money goes. Right?
Okay.
You give, you save, you spend. As your finances increase, what categories should rise?
Wait, I'm sorry. You give, you spend, you receive, right?
You give, you
Yes,
spend, you save.
And you save, sorry.
Your giving should rise first. I mean, the more that you receive, I believe that the more that you should give, right?
Okay.
I also am. I'm cheap myself personally, but I mean, I also think that even if you're not cheap, you should be wise about your money. You've seen plenty of NFL players and NBA players, period, that have received a lot and are still going broke because they never increased their savings as much.
Yeah. So there's a documentary called Broke. One of the craziest things I've ever seen. They're talking about there's NFL players that live paycheck to paycheck. There's NFL players that live paycheck to paycheck.
And that's what
they getting $75,000 a week.
Some of them, they get more.
Yeah, some getting even more.
Yeah.
And they broke by Sunday. Like they have to play on Sunday or they will not eat on Monday.
16 Sundays.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Like that's crazy to me.
Yeah, no, it is, but that's my my thing isn't about money. Like my biggest thing about the community is the knowledge. Like we lack a certain knowledge. It's not
my people perish because of lack of knowledge.
Right. It's not that we've never been. My personal view, we don't have a problem making money.
Yeah, so if we talk about African Americans, we are one of the wealthiest people groups.
Right, like
as far as spending and is concerned in the world.
The issue isn't getting money.
Do we have money?
We're cool with money. Like we're able to get it. Like and whatever necessary.
Yeah, but we hustle. We figure it out a way.
Right, but the disparity that we have between the other cultures is that we don't know how to keep money.
Yeah.
It's really not a fault of our own per se, but like at some point
we got to take responsibility.
Right, at some point, responsibility has to be put on us. Like it's been going for too long.
Yeah, I think from what I know, I've seen far more people that are African American experience generational poverty than I have people that are African American experience generational wealth.
And that's where my difference is. Like I'm able to see people who have generational wealth. You know what I'm saying? Like it may not even be like.
Well, you're from Wakanda, so it's a little different.
I mean,
I would too if I saw T'Challa every day.
That's what I'm saying. But that's real though.
I know that it's real.
Yeah,
that's my thing. Like,
and so you know so do your knowledge of the fact that it is a reality affect your ability to pursue knowledge to make it happen?
Oh, run that by me.
So because you know that it's a possibility, does that shift your desire to make it possible?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. And I feel like that's what we lack as far as like the overall.
Yeah. So you saying it's more beneficial for people in our communities to have knowledge than resources? Because what you're saying is with the knowledge, I'm talking finance, we're talking about money.
Talking about money.
Not like food,
as far as like
shelter.
Right, not as far as education. Like take all that
but you're saying like if you knew how to get to the money, that'd be more beneficial than me dropping a meal in the hood.
Yes.
Okay.
Every time.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I agree with that. Like, I know like we've been a part of a lot of nonprofits and stuff, right? Mm-hmm. And it's so many times we've seen government, private investors drop money in the hood in the wrong program.
Right.
And they drop 5-10 million in the hood, and nobody that needs it ever touches it.
It's gone. Yeah.
It just it vanished. And we like, wait a minute, where'd that go?
Right,
like,
right.
I thought we had 10 mil. Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Like, and they use it for different reasons and stuff. And like, you know, I'm not privy to all that. I'm not a politician, so I'm not privy to all that. But I do know that it looks like, yo, where'd it go? And I think that's true. And so, last thought. I want to hear your last thought on this. I have a question, right? My question is, you being in Wyandotte, living there, you just had a newborn son. Has it affected what you thought about staying in Wyandotte?
Yes, it definitely has. Well, you know what?
Because I know before when we talked, it's like, we ain't going nowhere, Stonewall, I wish you would come and get me.
Well, actually, I mean, I'm still like that.
Okay.
I mean, I'm still to the point of like, well, you know, my son didn't necessarily change that. My son doesn't get an opinion of that nature.
No, I'm saying like, because you're a father, like, that's what I'm
me
asking.
personally, no.
Okay.
I mean, now what has changed that a little is I'm a husband.
Okay.
So with my wife who does carry an opinion and who does carry weight.
Yeah, who can change the whole atmosphere of the house.
Yes. Now that carries weight. My newborn, he doesn't get an opinion.
Yeah, because he can't even talk.
Gunshot doesn't bother him. He's okay with that.
Yeah.
So I am too.
Yeah.
He doesn't have
So I am.
You good? I'm good. Keep shooting, Playboy. Keep firing that thing. We straight over here.
It missed the system.
Yeah, it misses. Let that thing sing. That's this dude, man.
I mean, so being a father, I mean, as I think, and not only that, but I plan on homeschooling my son when he gets to that age anyway. So I don't plan on sending him to the schools that I feel like maybe a negative influence on him anyway. Yeah. And like I said, me personally, I feel like as a black man, I feel like as a black man that, you know, I think that I pose a question, where do I feel safe at? And I'm like, I don't feel safe going out to the suburbs, and I don't feel safe getting pulled over, and I barely feel safe in my own neighborhood. So where do you feel the safest? And I'm like, if I'm gonna be safe anywhere, I wanna be home. Yeah. At least people know me here. At least I do work here. I put in work in here. So it's like, nah, man, this is where no matter what's going on around me half the time, at least I know what to expect from my home. Yeah. I feel safe here and I'm cool about it. Yeah. So being a father has never changed. Being a father has not changed that. Yeah. Being a husband has shifted that a little bit. Because your wife might not have the same feelings. Yeah, it's strictly because of her opinion, not because I was like, man, I need my wife to be a safe. No, but she expressed like, I don't feel safe. Because to me, I'm like, yo, we safe. Yeah. I know exactly where to go. Yeah. You don't go there though. Yeah. Like avoid there because that's not where we need to be at this point in time. But yo, everywhere else, we good. Yeah. Yeah, no, I feel that. Man, y'all been dope. I hope we get to do this again. Because I think those are like really good questions that people are like really discussing, right? Like people get promotions and are like graduate from college like your whole life. I was talking to some of my older friends and they're saying like my parents made $30,000. That was the max they ever made. That's crazy. I went and got a college degree, came out of college and made 60. Yeah. Right. So what do I do with it? Right. What do I do with this? They never had that. My parents can't give me no advice because I've already doubled their salary at half their age.
And that's the issue that I have when people talk about like NFL players and basketball players.
Like they don't have nobody to say, hey, so this is what you do with 20 million.
Yeah, like 20 million. Yeah. Buy me a Bentley.
Yeah. 2. You know what I'm saying?
Like, come on.
No, that's real.
You can't expect, especially when they're like 18 years old, man. They getting
teenagers. They say in the NBA, your first check gone. Yeah, you don't even play for your second check. Yeah, like because that first check, you ain't gonna see nothing from that.
Right, you can't expect
that. And it's crazy, right? But they said like across the board, the first check gone. Because you're going to buy mama house, buy mama car, you know what I'm saying, that kind of stuff. So before we get out of here, we're running a long time. Shout out your socials. And tell them what you pushing. Because you got to stand up. Show them what you working with, dog.
This night just made me nervous. I'm sorry.
He voted.
Yeah.
He voted.
It's just so much harder like to talk about yourself, man.
You good. Come on.
But, I got a clothing brand.
Yeah.
Full Collective. Full, that's FOL. It stands for Fear Only Obstructs Love.
Come on now. That'll preach.
Yeah.
That'll preach.
I got a couple things. I got a website. It's fullcollective.us.
That's
Yeah.
it.
www.fullcollective.us.
All right, that's gonna be in the link.
Yeah, and Instagram's the same.
Okay.
And yeah, I
Full
got a
Collective
couple
US on Instagram or just Full Collective
Full Collective
on the IG.
on
Okay.
IG, yeah. So I got windbreakers. I got hoodies, t-shirts. As you can see, Feel New Strikes Love on the back. It's
that's the logo.
Yeah.
That's the movement.
And then
Okay. And you my guy. Tell them about who you are, man. What's your brand? What you doing?
So, I started Survivor of the Fatherless about 8 years ago.
You are old.
Yeah.
You've had a brand for 8 years. You know there's people that are not alive for 8 years.
Yeah, man, that's amazing.
Okay.
But that was what?
your son hasn't been alive for 8 years.
Man. Okay. That just threw me off. Y'all have a brand every year. Right. Yeah, people die before they get it. It happens all the time.
Dang, dude.
Yeah, so with Survivor of the Fatherless, I do public speaking. I do mentorship. I ran my summer program called Survivor of the Fatherless, where we taught young men how to be good men. Our 3 principles was faith, family, and fitness. I have shirts. I have a book.
Talk about that literature.
Sold 100 in a week.
Woo!
Self-published.
Doing numbers. You like Kanye or something.
Independent. You can check me out and check the book out at survivorofthefatherless.com. You can check me out on social media at Survivor of the Fatherless on Instagram and on Facebook.
That's it? All right, man, it's Young Strick. It's the ladder, baby. I'm so excited you got to join the movement. It's a healthy conversation. And I want to know what you think. Leave a comment. Please leave a comment. I'll read them. I'll respond to them. And they help us. They help me grow.
Do not leave a thumbs down.
Yeah, don't do thumbs down. Well, if you do thumbs down, leave a comment and say it was only for him, okay? But no, we love you. If you like it, hit thumbs up. If you love it, hit subscribe. If you want more, turn your notifications on. Remember, check us out on IG, Hope NKC, Survivor of the Followers, Full Collectives. We trying to make some money, and we trying to do it, helping our community. We trying to do it for us, by us, Young Fubu in the building, all right? Love y'all, man.